My body is my only true home.
Oh, Tina, you're so full of love, dude. You're so
You're making me cry.
What is like a really dramatic experience you've had with a bride?
Dramatic or traumatic?
Oh
what
my
did you
god! What is one lesson that
Yeah.
you've learned over the years of your life?
There's no quit. If I'm doing something, I'm not gonna quit. My own family thought I was good for nothing. पागल है बेचारी, इसका तो कुछ नहीं बनेगा. And I was just like, I think I just wanted to prove them all wrong.
Yeah.
And then I became this person.
I'll never quit. Welcome back to my show Hello Zara, जिसकी होस्ट मैं हूँ उल्टी पुल्टी उर्दू स्पीकिंग ज़ेरा. और आज जो मेरे साथ बैठी हुई हैं वो पाकिस्तान के एक बहुत ही लेजेंडरी वन ऑफ द बेस्ट डिजाइनर्स इन दिस कंट्री. सब लोग जाते हैं द टॉप चॉइस फॉर ब्राइड्स एंड फैशन लवर्स, फेमस फॉर हर ब्यूटीफुल एंड एलिगेंट डिजाइन्स blending traditional craftsmanship with modern style. And I would love to welcome to the show the most beautiful, the most stunning, and the hottest, the best, Tina Durrani. Woo!
I can't look. I can't take it. It's too much.
It's so much. Paparazzi, please
Stop.
Gosh, no, keep going.
How are you?
Dude, I'm so happy. I am so happy to have you on the show. जब मैंने ये show start किया था, I was like, Tina, I'm gonna call Tina. And
and
now
you
on
did.
season 3, you're
Like,
coming.
it's crazy, you know, like you're like this baby who's grown up in front of me, and you're so beautiful, mashallah. I'm really proud of you. And you called me then, and it's just like my camera shyness. Like it took a really, really, really long time for me to like get comfortable with the idea. Like I
Yeah.
got heebie-jeebies this morning, and then I was like, you know what? It's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I'm really excited to have you
So
on the
what are you
show.
gonna ask me?
What am I gonna ask you? So I'm gonna ask you something fun first. Okay. Okay. So if you were a dessert, what would that dessert be, and why?
Oh my God, we were just talking about this. I'd be cake, dude.
Cake.
So many layers, so much surprise, so much goodness.
Okay, but is
Yeah.
it chocolate? Is it pineapple? Is it
No, no,
vanilla?
no. It's definitely a chocolate cake, but it has layers of like mousse and then like cream and then like sponge and a little bit of sauce and a little bit of nuttiness on top. Yeah.
Oh, I
Little bit
love
of
that.
crunch.
Yeah, like a full delight. You know,
Yeah.
like you keep going the layers, like you keep unpacking it. I love it. That's
Cake
a perfect
is like
description.
life, isn't it? Cake is like life. It's got layers, it's got stuff, and all we need to learn is how to eat it. Deep. Just came up with
Talia.
that.
That is legendary, and what an amazing way to start. I'm just so excited. So, mashallah, you have been in this industry for a really long time.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
been-
Log aate hain, you know, they trust you with their biggest day, and you know, they do all of this. So, what is like a really dramatic experience you've had with a bride, or a really funny experience, a story that you would be willing to share with us?
Dramatic or traumatic?
Oh my god, I said dramatic, but let's go with dramatic. That's hilarious.
Okay. See, luckily, we kind of, the traumatic ones, when we were like, you know, when we're young and innocent and we're just like, oh, you know, and you know us, like Taimur and I both like really hardworking
Yes.
and we believe, and we're not like other people. We don't have airs and shit. Like,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
just,
yeah.
sorry, can I say shit?
Yeah, we'll bleep it out. You can swear, you can say what you want.
Okay,
yeah,
fine,
yeah, yeah.
because I have like a potty mouth.
Yeah.
So there we go. There's 2 beeps already. But we didn't know how to, you know, we didn't know how to red flag the psycho client.
Yeah.
Right? So we would think, oh, this is just part of our job to kind of like take this crap. And we wouldn't red flag it. But with time, we realized that all we really want is for an amazing experience for, first of all, the bride and also for us.
Yeah.
Because it can't be a one-way amazing experience. It has to be both ways,
For
right?
sure. Yeah.
So now we red flag it and everything. So we don't like have bad clients, mashallah, at all, because when we feel that someone is going to be a bad client, we don't take their order.
Okay.
Yeah, we
so
just
इसलिए
don't.
मेरी अम्मी के orders आप नहीं लेते हैं.
Yeah, you're such. ये देखो, ये बच्चे बड़े होके फिर ऐसी बातें करते हैं.
तो मेरी orders आप लेंगे. I'm a green flag.
Oh my God, you're a green flag through and through, and so is your mother.
I
you
know.
Oh
We
my
love
God.
Shout out.
What a, that,
So, I love all your colors.
Yeah.
You know, I love all the pieces from you. But if you had to pick one color
Yeah.
that you had to design for the rest of your life, which color would that be?
Oh God, that's like death. To
I
me.
know, that's
like
why
a
I asked you
death
that.
sentence. Because literally, people ask me, "Oh, आपकी inspiration क्या है?" तो वो it's such an irritating question. But I
I'll cancel
start
that.
with color. Yeah,
Start-
cut that out. But I
You start
start
with
with
color.
color because honestly, for me, I just think in colors, and I would not be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to pick one color. But okay, commercially,
Yeah.
if I had to pick a color,
Yeah.
just churn out like a million reds in all kinds. It's a beautiful color.
Yeah.
But I'd pick it for commercial reasons because then everyone needs a red.
Businesswoman over here.
Yeah.
Yes, girl, you gotta make
I
that.
gotta
you
work it.
I gotta work it. And you know, I was speaking to
And make it rain on my kids.
yes,
In pounds.
in pounds.
Yeah.
Are the kids these days? I mean, I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
Nico, I know, exactly.
You know, I love it. Okay, cool. So red.
Yeah.
So now, I'm sure, Tina, you're working on your collection late at night. You're
Yeah.
working on your collection all the time.
Very early at night.
Very early.
Because I
at night.
sleep by 9:30, 10.
What?
And I wake up at like 5. Yeah.
5 p.m.
Yeah. AM.
5 a.m.
Yeah.
You
I,
wake up at
I wake up
5
at the
a.m.?
crack of dawn. I go to the gym I'm in the gym by 6:45. So I love sleeping early. That's why I don't go out anymore. And that's why one of the reasons your mom hasn't seen me for years, because I sleep really early. I cut out all my social scene because you can't have rules like this and then have a social scene as well. So Monday to Friday, I sleep early. Friday night is the one night where I hang out with my friends, and they all know that. I have like 3 friends.
Yeah.
And the 3 of them know that it's gonna be at like 8:30 or 9 o'clock on a Friday, and we'll call it a night by like 12:31. And that's my life, and I love it.
I love it.
And I don't go anywhere any other day of the week.
Oh my God. So did it take you a while to establish that?
Yeah.
Because I'm really trying to establish a sleep routine.
You're
and
too
stuff.
young. You're too
Okay,
young.
I'm pretty old.
Yeah, do it like in
Yeah.
your late 30s when like abuse your body and your mind
As
till
much as I
like you're in your late 30s. I feel like till 36, 37, your body can take it. And then
Yeah.
suddenly it says, no, I can't do this anymore. So then you stop and then you become like super amazing and routine and and holistic and meditation and sab kuch wo us time pe kar lo.
I love meditating. Do you
Yeah,
meditate at
I
all?
do. Well, my meditation is in my sajda when I do my dua in sajda because it feels so nice, right? It's child's pose.
Yeah.
So I just do my dua in sajda always. I've always done that, and then I just stay there. You know, when I have time during in the fajr one. So I have time to phir I just stay there and I zone out and everything. So that's my meditation. It's not like a proper sit like this and do it. But yeah, I do it a little bit and
So you
it's
pray
very nice.
namaz and you feel.
I do. I try to do 5 times a day.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
mashallah. So do you believe in manifestation? And
Yeah, I
of
do. I
course.
do.
Yeah, I mean, I have my rituals as well. you know,
Yeah,
like
no,
to-
it's
you
very
need to do it,
important. But
yeah.
I've actually realized like first I got caught up in this whole thing. How exactly to manifest? You know,
yeah.
you get caught up in that. It's a trap.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you're just like, it's this wormhole of information.
Yeah.
And then you go bazonkers trying to figure out the secret.
Yeah.
Actually, it's just literally,
Hmm.
you know, what you have right now,
Yeah.
like if you can find great joy in it.
Oh.
I think that is
so
it. Because if you're
sweet.
feeling joy,
That's so sweet.
you will attract joy.
Yeah.
If you're feeling kindness, you will attract kindness. like attracts like, right?
Yeah.
So whatever you feel towards, like if I say to Lamia right now, or universe, or whatever you want to call it, energy, higher source, power, whatever is different for everyone.
For sure.
But like if I'm like, oh, my life is so shitty right now, so I'm feeling shitty, right? So
Yeah.
then I will only attract shitty.
Yeah.
So basically, it's just actual feeling. You have to train your mind, because we all have a lot of blessings,
Yeah.
and it's just a perspective.
Yeah.
Many a lot more than others,
For sure.
and that is always the case. But we all have some blessings. If you can zone in on those and actually feel the gratitude, like, oh my God, like, wow, isn't it great that this is happening to me, or this is in my life, or whatever it is. And it could be something as ridiculous as like, मतलब आपके हाथ पाँव भी नहीं है तो आप क्या gratitude करें कि अल्लाह मियाँ मैं आपके रंग देख सकता हूँ. Like you can see, you can breathe, or you can taste some food that you love, or it can be anything. So really it is perspective. I mean, everyone has crap in their lives or whatever, and many people are very blessed, some are less blessed, but if you can zone in on that gratitude and actually feel it, not like pretend feel,
Yeah.
then I think that is what manifestation is.
Yes, I believe that. And the more you're grateful, the more you get, And yesterday I was feeling a little down for 5 to 10 minutes. And I just put on some music and I just danced it out,
Dancing
and
is
that
amazing.
really helped me. And I was like, oh wow, like I can just snap into it.
Do you know that dancing shifts your neurons, and
I
it actually like completely changes your experience? Dancing is amazing for you.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes, I was just like, it was really cool. Okay, so what is your favorite snack while you're working?
Well, okay. So देखो, I was not naturally a thin person. Like I was like
Are you
everyone in my
serious?
family, apart from my middle sister, like the one immediately elder to me, apart from her, everyone in my family is pretty obese. So on both sides, everyone has that problem because we love eating.
Okay.
It's not like कि वो naturally हम ऐसे ही पैदा हो गए थे. एक तो होते हैं ना skinny लोग, पैदा ही skinny है, खाते जो मर्जी हैं.
जी.
We have the tendency to gain, and we love food.
Yeah.
So I'm constantly on a diet. But if I can eat, man, desserts for me are like everything.
Sweet thing.
Oh
Me too.
my
Yeah,
God. Like
dude.
any kind of the desi, अंग्रेजी, चॉकलेटें, हलवे, पराठे, फ्रेंच टोस्ट, कुछ भी खिला दो.
Wow.
I love मीठा, and I have literally no limit to how much, because मेरा पेट ही नहीं भरता.
I love that.
मुझे मीठा देना शुरू करोगे तो मैं खाती जाऊंगी, मुझे ये नहीं लगेगा कि उफ बहुत ज्यादा हो गया है. बिल्कुल बहुत ज्यादा नहीं हुआ.
So like chocolate. On that note, should we do a little bit of a taste test, because we got
Oh my God.
the viral kunafa chocolate thing.
I've
that
not had them yet.
Yeah, I know. So I feel like people haven't tried it, and I also hadn't tried it. So I was like, I want to try it. So
Right.
do you want to try it right now?
Sure, let's
Okay,
do it.
Iram is gonna bring it,
Little
and
bit of
on that
sugar
note,
is really good. I was wondering, is it gonna be gross or is it gonna be super yummy?
Yeah, let's see. Okay, so these are just from Lal.
These are from Lal's. I saw
They've
the
made
picture.
this new thing. They have the small ones, and they also have the bars now.
Yeah.
So
And they're doing, other people are doing cookies as well.
ooh,
Right? They're doing Manas is doing
that
these
cookie,
kunafa, and it
cookies.
was
looks
like, I don't know,
strange as
there's
a
green
cookie.
goo coming
Yeah.
out of it. I don't know.
It looked a little like as the cookie. I don't know, but as a
Yeah.
chocolate, we can try.
Yeah, sure.
Should we
I'm
try
gonna
it?
go
Okay,
for
fine.
it. So
Okay,
there we
cheers.
go. Cheers to that. You can have the paper too.
Cheers.
Oh, it's like gold flecked. That's so
Okay.
pretty, by the way. They have
It is
amazing
pretty.
chocolates.
No, honestly, Lal's is like, I'm really inspired.
Damn, that's good.
Really?
That's really. I need to take my glasses off. Pasine aa gaye. Man, when I have meetha, can you see my pupils dilate? And I swear I get a sugar high, and my brain feels like what I imagine heroin must feel like.
What? I love that.
Like, can you see it? Wait.
Honestly, you do seem like
Yeah.
it, you know, like I love it. This is the only reaction that we're accepting from now.
Already like,
Mm.
Oh my God.
So I do intermittent fasting, and I've just broken my fast with this, and I'm also having a time of my life right now.
Goosebumps. This is
I love it.
amazing.
Okay, that was a very successful taste test. I'm really
Mm.
excited about
That
that.
was really great. I'll eat the rest after the show.
Yeah. So tell me,
good.
yeah, even I'll just finish this one.
Mm.
So who was your style icon growing up? Because you are my style icon, by the way.
No way. Shut it.
You and Rihanna.
I'm such a plain Jane though.
No, dude,
Really?
you're hot, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
God,
are
coming from you young girls, you thank. Okay, I had a very specific one because I wanted one locally. And I think locally, she is still my style icon, clothing wise. Nabila. What the hell, dude?
Shout out Nabila, man. Honestly, she is
Dude.
a style icon.
Her clothes,
From then to now, every
her
moment, every
shoes,
second.
everything so beautifully put together. And throughout, if you look at those really unfashionable decades that we had, which you wouldn't be aware of, but back like 90s, 2000s, they were really bad for fashion, right? That woman, you can pull out any picture of her,
Yeah.
and she was wearing like the most beautiful, timeless clothing throughout, and she looked amazing. You know, so
Yeah.
everyone's trying to be something, but she is so effortlessly herself. So it
Yeah.
always rings true. Like, I mean, I think if she showed up in ripped jeans and a t-shirt, she'd still work it, right?
100%
Because she has a very sure and confident sense of style,
Yes.
which most people tend to lack, especially in the industry. So yeah. I mean, she's like a
Yeah.
freaking legend, but yeah.
But so
I
are
mean,
you.
honestly.
Okay,
It's
so-
it's so nice. Again, stop it.
Okay, so what is something the audience, the people watching, would be surprised to know about you?
Like I'm a complete cartoon. Like I'm a complete,
Like you're hilarious.
like I'm a
complete-
weirdo.
yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
doing the strangest stuff all the time. I do like this. I'm not like this poised person. Like actually, the most surprising thing for the audience is that I'm me, because everyone thinks when they come to the studio, they're saying, "Excuse me," after like half an hour, "Tina kahan hai?" And I'd be like. And they're like, what?
No way.
Everyone, literally everyone, unless they've met me before, everyone is shocked to realize that I'm me for many reasons. First of all, everyone, like I think over 100 people have said this to me in the past many years, that पहले तो वो कहते कि oh my god आप तो खुद ही यहाँ पे आप खुद ही कर रही हैं तो they're in shock
Oh my
कि
god.
designer खुद काम कर रही है
काम कर रही है.
and secondly they're like हम तो समझे थे कि बहुत कोई पहले वो हाथों के साथ बड़ी सी तो उनको साइज में भी बहुत बड़ी वो इमेजिन कर रहे होते हैं फिर वो एज में भी वो यूं करके कहते हैं वो बड़ी सी एज में भी कोई बड़ी सी आंटी होंगी
Yeah.
तो मैंने कहा नहीं जी मैं ही हूँ I think that's the most shocking thing for people to realize that I'm me.
I do feel that because you know the way that you're in your work, you know,
Yeah.
because मुझे याद है I must have been like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was really
Yeah.
young. You were pregnant, okay?
Yeah.
और फिर मैं आई थी up some stairs and पता नहीं कहाँ कहाँ.
That was Rahat
Yeah,
commercial.
yeah,
That was like
your-
my first workshop
Your first
outside of
workshop,
home.
outside
Yeah,
of home. तो
correct.
मुझे याद है मैं वहाँ आई थी,
Yeah.
okay? And you were pregnant, मतलब full blown pregnant,
Yeah.
7 to 8
That
months.
was
by
with
the way.
Ilsa.
Ilsa,
Yeah.
yeah. And I kid you not, I'm not even kidding. Maybe you remember, maybe you don't. I'll never forget. You were taking my measurement. There were all the workers there, tailors there, and you were gonna bend down. Like you were
Yeah.
bending down. And I was like, stop her. You know, and then we made the guy do it, but like
Yeah.
you were like fully going down, like to take my
Yeah.
measurement pregnant. And I was
Yeah.
like, this is dedication. This is
I
you're like,
like
"अच्छा, ये
doing
कर लो."
everything
Yeah, you do
myself.
it yourself.
Yeah.
You it was like you know, like मैं खुद करूँगी, not like
Yeah.
okay, हाँ, you're watching and you're like ये करो, ये करो,
Yeah.
ये करो. you were doing it yourself, and I think that's what really shakes people off, because even
Yeah.
I'm not like that in that sense, where
Yeah.
like, you know, no, a very few people are like that here, you know, where
Yeah.
वो खुद घुस के वो खुद काम करे,
Yeah.
that someone else could do, because
Yeah.
someone else could have done it, but you
Yeah.
did it. And
Yeah.
I think that's the
Yeah, I think that's what's surprising to people. And
Surprising
I
to
think I
people.
dress like a kid as well.
yeah.
I mean, I'm
and you look like a kid,
I'm
and you're
wearing
like,
sweats and like jeans and, you know, my hair up.
Yeah.
So I even got a couple of very glary aunties.
Oh,
like, you know, वो जो
yeah.
होते हैं ना, जो मैं उनसे सवाल कि oh, so what were you thinking of spending on this outfit or whatever, because this is how we work, and ye, so they gave me this glare, like whatever.
Like, who are you?
Little girl. And I was like, okay, great. I
Yeah.
still look little enough to them.
Yeah.
And then when they find out that I'm me, because I then don't tell them.
Yeah.
And then they're
like,
like,
let them find out on their own.
like I literally saw people going white when they found out, the ladies who were trying to be a little snarkster in their looks with me.
Yeah.
So they went I saw it happen because Taimur is such a bitch, right?
Yeah,
like, so he
yeah.
likes stepping in and then telling them, okay,
yeah.
oh, that's Tina.
Yeah.
And then I saw like literally a lady go white in the face, and then her daughter, like, she comes to me. So I was busy with other clients and I was just doing my thing, and then she comes,
So
we
sorry.
didn't know that you're Tina. And I was like, oh, it's so nice to meet you. But I've seen that happen, and it's really funny.
Yeah.
I think we have fun with it as well.
I think
So,
it's really funny.
yeah.
I think, you know, every woman and every girl watching this needs to know your diet plan, because,
Yeah.
you know, mashallah, you know, right now you're wearing a little loose clothes, but
Yeah.
I know, you know,
You know
how
about
fit
the
you are. I know about your personal trainer. I know about you, girl. So tell me about your diet plan and your fitness plan, just in a few words.
It's actually pretty simple. So
Okay.
basically, so diet plan has to be according to your goals.
Okay.
Okay, so I love fitness. So you'll have to
Love
stop
fit-
me.
love fitness,
You'll have
girly.
to stop me. I wanted to be a trainer growing up.
Oh, really?
I swear. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
I
amazing.
love fitness, and I think I know a lot about it, especially for women.
Okay, good then.
But anyway, so
We're all
my
ears.
goal is bodybuilding.
Bodybuilding, right?
Like lifting as heavy as I can,
Wow.
right? Whether it's 5 kg for me that day or if it's 55 kg, it's trying to lift as heavy as I can. So that is called bodybuilding. You're trying to
Right.
build a lot of muscle
Right,
and
right.
everything. The trick is that I also don't want to become gigantic. I
For
want to
sure.
be lean
Yeah.
and small because I'm really short. I don't have the height to pull off a bigger look.
Okay.
So because aesthetics and clothing is important to me. So for that, that means I have to have protein which is equal to my body weight in grams. ठीक है? So whatever, if you weigh like 120 pounds, then you have to have 120 grams of protein.
Right.
ठीक है?
मैंने ये सुना है. I've
Yeah.
heard this.
So you have to, if you're trying to build muscle, but then if you want to stay lean, so what I have to do is, because I have a tendency as well, so then I have to keep everything else very, very minimal,
Okay.
which is like carbs. I have to have good carbs. I have to have like some fruit. I have my protein shake and stuff, and a little bit of rice, and like have as less carbs and sugar as possible. Right?
Okay.
Though, so this is kind of a tough spot to
Yeah.
pull off. So I have my days where for 5 days straight I'll be eating cake and chocolate. Sab le aao, I'm so depressed now. I can't. Like my friends have seen me. कि generally तो मैं पूरे 9:30 बजे I'm in bed no matter what. तो नीचे तैमूर को मिलने आते हैं. We share the same friends. So then I'll be like, okay, bye guys, you guys hang. I'm going to sleep. They know this, right?
Yeah.
But then sometimes they'll come over because Taimur is a lot more social. He doesn't sleep early.
Yeah.
So ab they'll see me, मतलब बाल यूं हुए हुए हैं, नाइट सूट पहना हुआ है और grumpy face है और बहुत सारी चीजें टेबल पे सामने पड़ी हैं और मैं खा रही हूँ. And then I'm like, बेटा पराठा भी लेके आना दुबई डेली से, वो भी लाओ जरा, और साथ कबाब लाना, ठीक है, और हलवा पकड़ लेना उधर से. And then they just look at me and they're like, those days, huh? I was like, yeah, one of those, just shut up. And then I'll just whatever. But generally, I try to keep it very strict, like protein shake after gym, coffee in the morning with a couple of wheat biscuits and nuts, and then I have some Greek yogurt for lunch.
Okay.
And then I have my dinner, which I had like before coming here, which was some keema and a little bit of chawal and some raita.
Oh.
So that's my dinner. And then when I get like suicidal by 10 o'clock, so I'll have a diet 7-Up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unless I fall into a chocolate, that's known to happen.
Wow, man,
Yeah.
mashallah. So, do you consider yourself a very disciplined person?
Yeah.
Like, you have to push it. It's not just like automatic now. Like, you have to still push yourself, like, to
Yeah,
be
it's
disciplined.
constant.
Right?
But
Yeah.
I can't switch off who I am. But it's a constant struggle
Yeah,
to like even say
yeah.
namaz, right? This morning only, I'm awake. Azan bhi nahi abhi hui. Abhi to main tahajjud bhi pad sakti hu. And I woke up and I was like, it's okay na. Lamia understands I can do a qaza later after gym. Then I was like, okay, no, I'll do it now. Now, whenever I ever regretted praying. Like, I don't.
When have I ever regretted praying? That is the best quote ever because yeah.
You don't regret
You
it.
don't
You
regret
never
it. You
regret
never
going to the
regret it,
gym.
no.
You never regret all the good stuff.
No.
Some things I can't name on screen.
Of course.
But like, you never regret the good stuff.
No, you
Everything that's
don't.
good for you, you never feel, why did I go to the gym? Why did I do namaz? Why did I go to the beach? The beach is always lovely, man.
Yeah, and it's really
Just go.
healing. Salt water is very
Yeah,
healing
it's
for you.
beautiful.
Yeah.
You never regret these things. So then I was like, well, then phir pad leti hu, and then I was happy.
Yeah.
So, but it's always a struggle.
Yeah.
Everything is a struggle.
So tell me one thing, that what is the best piece of advice you can give them to find the perfect outfit for them? उनके लिए अपने style के लिए, what's the perfect outfit for each person?
Yeah, first of all, I think, and this may not be advice for them because not everyone can listen to this, but having confidence in your own sense of self, and your sense of style, because it's impossible for me to help someone who has no sense of self.
Like they
right?
don't know what they like, they don't know
what they like. So then, chalo, I can tell them what's beautiful,
Yeah.
and that's very easy. But what we're trying to do is a lot more emotional here, right? Because we want it to be the 2.0 version of their vision for themselves. Like, for example, if you come in
Yeah.
and you say to me, Tina, I've always imagined myself in a full red,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I can't be like, no, let's do an ice pink.
Yeah.
No, that's your visual.
Yeah.
So in that visual, I need to give you the most beautiful bridal red look according to your style, according to your vibe. I need to get to know you a little bit.
Yeah.
And then guide you along. Maybe you're a lot more experimental, right?
Yeah.
Then I can go a little bit avant-garde with you.
Yes.
Maybe you're very, very super traditional. So I'm going to show something like that to you because we never want to take you out of your comfort zone. We want to make you even more confident and beautiful on your day.
What do you think of like fashion and just like looking good as a form of self-care, self-therapy?
It's everything.
Right? Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like, and I really think for a woman, for every woman, to have this grooming can really change your life.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Because you can't take it lightly because it gives you confidence.
Yeah.
It makes you feel different. People react to you differently. You can be whatever size, and I know sizes maybe log kitna differently treat karte hain because I've been 50 pounds overweight.
Really?
Than this. Yeah, I have. I had a 38-inch waist, and I saw how the same people who've known me and how clients treated me and how everyone treated me, because you know what they say, fitness is a flex.
Fitness is a flex, girl.
It
It's the only
is.
2025.
Yeah, it's a silent flex
It's a
because the
silent
moment you
flex.
walk in the door, people already know that
She takes care of yourself.
You take care of
You
yourself,
care,
and
you
you're
know?
just like you have discipline
With it,
and you have
yeah.
strength and you have willpower and you know your self-worth somewhat, right? And one assumes all of
Yeah,
these things.
ji, bilkul.
But clothing, how neat your hands, your feet, your hair.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying be a blowout Barbie, but
No.
neatly बाल बनाए हुए हैं.
जी, बिल्कुल.
Some
कोई finesse.
आपके अंदर मतलब एक neatly कपड़े पहने चुरमुर नहीं है. All of that, if you put on a little bit of gloss, you look
Yeah.
presentable.
Yeah.
You look appealing.
Yeah.
People want to talk to you different.
I love
People respond to you different, and you treat yourself different more than anything else, because how you treat yourself, by the way, is how everyone is going to treat you. So if you're not treating
That
yourself
part, yeah.
well,
Yeah.
then how do you expect
Expect anyone
anyone to
else,
treat
yeah.
you differently? Because, you know, your body,
Yeah.
and this is a new realization for me because I'm constantly working through issues and trying to grow. But I realized that my body is my only true home, right?
Wow.
It is my only true home. And how do I want to feel in it?
Wow.
Like, I want to feel, and I was asking myself this because there are many days where I had body dysmorphia for years and years. I probably still have it, you know, and I was wondering, there are days I feel very uncomfortable in my body, right? Like I'm sucking in my stomach and I'm holding myself like this and I'm not letting myself be. And then I just asked myself, what do I want to be in my home? I want it to be comforting and welcoming. So then I learned how to slowly breathe out. Let it hang. There's no hanging, but let it hang, you know?
I know,
Because it's all
yeah.
here.
That's so beautiful and so
Right?
touching, man. I love that. So,
So,
can we talk about my favorite topic now?
what is your favorite topic?
Relationships.
Oh, ask
Yeah,
me.
please, can I ask you? So,
You tell me first what's going on with you. What's happening there?
I'm just waiting for the one who's gonna buy me flowers.
Ah,
and
they are so
Ferraris.
important.
Same thing, right? Flowers equals Ferraris. But no, you tell me, how did you and your husband meet?
Okay, this is a really interesting story because when my husband and I met, I'll have to tell you the whole story.
I'm excited. I love
Fine.
stories, and I think
Okay,
yeah.
so I was getting divorced, and my childhood, we went to Lahore, like
हाँ.
the whole in-laws and everyone
हाँ.
के बेटा divorce से पहले एक हमने family trip लाहौर करना है, उसके बाद आके बाकी बात करेंगे. तो हम लाहौर जा रहे हैं, तो मैं बड़ी दुखी और नाराज और गुस्से में चल रही थी. तो I called my childhood friend that I hadn't met in many years. वो मेरे बचपन का दोस्त है, like since like we were 11, right? So I hadn't, because my ex-husband was very unwell, so socializing was not a thing that I did. So
Okay.
this was an act of rebellion कि अब मैं अपने friends को मिलूंगी. तो मैं कोई 11 साल बाद या 10 साल बाद I called my friend and his name is Fahad.
Okay.
And I'm still friends with him. And so I call him up and I was like, Fahad, yo, I'm in town. So he's like, क्या हाल है यार? You know? But because I disappeared at the
Oh,
age
yeah,
of 18
yeah.
and then I kind of didn't look back because my ex-husband was so unwell that everyone was having fun in college and stuff. And I was like, you know, ex-husband is brain injured. Like, it was a situation, right? Like, so I couldn't connect with them. So for 10 years, I kind of disappeared. So anyway, I call him and I'm like, I want to meet. And he goes, यार amazing, because मैं एक बड़ा ज़बरदस्त couple है, उनकी शादी होने वाली है, तो बड़े अच्छे दोस्त हैं मेरे, मैं उनके घर तुम्हें लेके जाता हूँ. I was like, amazing. So I got ready, I wore my jeans. I remember what I was wearing. I was wearing my Levi's jeans and I was really skinny at that time. So I was feeling amazing that way. It was like the sad, skinny weight, you know. And I was wearing this, I got this Ralph Lauren sweater from Itwar Bazaar. And I was wearing that.
ठीक है.
It was very cute.
Yeah,
it was
even
great.
I'm a Playhouse girl.
Like it was those days, Itwar Bazaar was the bomb.
Okay,
and वो सारे, you know,
yeah.
like it was all Chinese, Korean, उनके कपड़े second hand आते थे, मेरे को fit भी आते थे.
जी, done.
तो और पैसे भी खास होते थे मेरे पास. So I was very excited कि बड़ा cute sweater है और red t-shirt अंदर थी. So I go to this couple's house and the couple is really nice.
Okay.
ठीक है, उनकी शादी होने वाली है.
ठीक है.
और मैंने अपनी एनिवर्सरी प्रेजेंट का सॉलिटेयर पहना हुआ था अपने हाथ पे.
ठीक है.
तो द गर्ल वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट कि मेरी वेडिंग रिंग कैसी होनी चाहिए. तो मैंने उसको अपनी दिखाई. मैंने कहा कि देखो ये बड़ी अच्छी सेटिंग है, जिस तरह के साइज में तुम ढूंढ रही हो, तो तुम ये देखो. तो she wore my ring in her hand, tried it on, and she's like, yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, मैं ये ले.
अब ये कपल इनके साथ हैंग आउट किया, बड़ा मैंने एंजॉय किया और फिर मैंने इनको खुदाफिज कर दिया. अब बड़े साल फिर मैं चली गई वापस, कराची आ गई. couple of years go by, I keep asking about कि यार वो मुझे बताओ कि मुझी और मरियम कैसे हैं यार, कितने अच्छे हैं दोनों, सही चल रहे हैं, हाँ खुश हैं, ठीक हैं. फहद would tell me they're all happy and everything. Then मेरी अब डिवोर्स हो चुकी है, कुछ साल हो गए हैं. And I go to Lahore, like my friend takes me there because he's like, you're very sad and I'm going to take you and have a do for you,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
matlab,
yeah.
I'll have a get together.
Uh-huh.
And that was lovely because it was such a beautiful get together. And I meet Muji there.
Oh.
Muji is now divorced.
Muji the
guy that was getting married is now divorced.
नहीं.
So I met him there,
Oh
right?
my gosh.
तो उधर हम मिले और कोई हमने 5 मिनट बात की, बट वो बहुत मतलब वो बड़ा इमोशनल आदमी है, हम दोनों बड़े लवर्स हैं, राइट? तो लव हमारा बड़ा स्ट्रांग होता है. तो वो थोड़ा वो उसकी आंखों में आंसू थे, उसकी डिवोर्स हो चुकी थी और मुझे बता रहा था कि अब मैं लंदन जा रहा हूँ काम करने, बिकॉज आई गॉट डिवोर्स एंड आई वाज लाइक लिसन मैन, आई गेट इट एंड यू नो होल्ड ऑन, बी स्ट्रॉन्ग. ये मुझे याद है कि वो ट्रॉली टेबल के साथ खड़े होके बड़ी मैंने उसको होल्ड ऑन बी स्ट्रॉन्ग वाला वो दिया, एंड यू नो आई फेल्ट रियली बैड एंड I was like not in a great space myself.
Right.
He goes to London. I said to him, whenever you come back, if you come to Karachi, call me. ठीक है? अब मजीद 2 साल और गुजर गए, तो फिर ये कराची आए और उन्होंने मुझे कॉल किया. मैंने कहा जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम, कौन?
Yeah.
So he's like, Muji, yo, it's Muji here.
It's Muji,
and I was like, oh my God. I hung up. I was like, I call up Fahad immediately, right? I was like, Fahad, why is your friend Muji calling me from Karachi? Okay, like that's so weird. I was like such a lame-o at that time.
No, I love.
like, you know?
No, that's
So
the way
I'm
it should
like,
be, right?
and I was outside New Kamal store when it happened. Okay,
Right.
And I call him and he's like, and Fahad also, like, he's very Pathan, Afghan type and very protective. So he's like, हाँ यार क्या बकवास है, ना करना कॉल वापस उसको. तो फिर अब मुझी को फिर उसका फिर फोन आया, तो मैंने कहा हाँ लेट्स मीट एवरीथिंग. अब मुझी के माइंड में चल रहा है कि हम अकेले मिलने वाले हैं. और कैफे फ्लो पे मैंने बुलाया है, लाइक तैमूर साथ है, मेरा दूसरा फ्रेंड तैमूर पराचा साथ है, उसकी बीवी, एक और बंदा, लाइक कुछ 6 लोग हैं साथ, राइट? एंड मुझे वॉक्स इन एक्सपेक्टिंग अ डेट एंड आई एम देयर विद ऑल दीज पीपल. He was
Girl,
pissed.
that's the way.
He was so pissed
Yeah.
that he totally, like, he stayed for 5 minutes, then he left and he was like, you know, and on the way out, to neg me, he said to me, looking really old now.
What?
Yeah. But you know what he was trying to do?
What?
He wanted me to obsess about him for the next many days.
And did you?
Which I did because I called all my besties and
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
उसने कहा कि तुम्हारी तो झुर्रियाँ पड़ गई हैं और तुम बुढ़ी, and he just wanted me to talk about him.
Oh
Which
my
I did.
gosh.
And then
Smart guy.
I started, like, he would call me out and I started hanging with him. And then
Yeah.
literally, I think in my life, I had not, because 18 I got married. There was no
Was
fun.
it arranged marriage?
No, it was a love marriage.
Okay.
And I got married, and then for all those years, I was like, you know, whatever. And then you saw me in that state where I was just like, whatever, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
there was no partying going on,
Of course.
no college years, no fun. But when Muji met me, he started taking me to these fun places.
Yeah.
And we started having so much fun together. Then for a while, I tried to pretend that we're so not together.
Yeah.
But we were.
Yeah.
And then I was just
Good.
like, I was a goner. He's like you haven't met him, but he's like the greatest, coolest, funnest, cutest guy ever.
Oh
So,
my
it
god.
was kind of like
mashallah.
love,
And you know, the
yeah.
way that you're talking about him, it lights up in your eyes,
Yeah.
in your cheeks. And mashallah, it's been like 11
years now, yeah.
And that's the,
11
you know,
years.
secret, and that's the
Yeah.
goal. And, you know, that's so inspiring because, you know, it's never too late. I think that's what, you know,
Yeah.
is like.
And both of us, before we got together, we have 27 years of marriage between us. Because he was married for 7 years.
Oh.
I was married for 10.
Oh my gosh.
And then
My
we
God.
met each other and whatever. So imagine, and
love
if you
that.
count that 27, then we've got like 37, 38.
Thank you so much for sharing that story.
Yeah.
यार मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा. I
You know,
love
it still is, honestly, like Muji is the funnest. He's such a ladies' man, like, all in a good way. All
Yeah.
of it, every woman loves him,
Yeah.
ठीक है?
Yeah.
Because he gets women. Like he
yeah.
is so good with our daughters that I
Yeah.
can't even tell you.
Yeah. You
Because
had
he
these
gets
these
women.
daughters from him.
One from him,
Uh-huh.
one from before.
Okay.
So
nice.
Ilsa was 6 when we got married, and do you know how Ilsa said yes?
Okay.
So I told Ilsa first I wanted to introduce Ilsa to his life a little bit to see
Yeah,
if she's
yeah.
okay with it.
Yeah, yeah.
तो वन आई वुड से कि हमारे अपार्टमेंट में जो पानी नहीं भी होता था उस
No,
टाइम पे राइट तो पानी नहीं है तो we're showering in his house so I took her I'm giving her a shower and she's showering and I said you know Ilsa and she's 6
Yeah.
and I was like Ilsa you know I think I really like him
Yeah.
so she was like yeah so I was like no I mean I like him can you tell him for me she was like why do I have to tell him yourself and then I was like oh so she's okay with it
Yeah.
but you know what like Muji did for Ilsa like the kind of guy he is when he met her he realized like baaton mein कि she's never seen a rainbow before so he went all over the Urdu bazaar whatever trying to find a kaleidoscope
Oh.
and he showed her first rainbow
That's so sweet.
Yeah. Like he does the craziest stuff like
Yeah.
it's he's a very unique person
Yeah.
and yeah
And you find that like having that love and support helps
Yeah.
you also grow as an
Yeah,
individual. Right?
absolutely
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
he's a funny character he loves my jokes like the more of a cartoon I am the more he thinks more of me then so it works out for me
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Temur is your best friend.
Temur is my absolute he's
Friend of me.
he's my
Okay.
soul sister
He's your
he's
soul
like
sister.
my he's Temur is not my friend Temur is my entire family all in one like every
Aw, that's so
need that I
sweet.
ever had for a father brother sister mother cousin extended family everything Temur is that person for me he fills all those roles
Aw, Tina, you're
Yeah.
you're so full of love, dude. You're
Yeah.
so
You're making me cry. God, I cried in the studio before coming because this whole and I'm like this weirdo who cries at even cartoons and this
Yeah,
bridal
you're totally-
family. They got so happy that they were all hugging and crying, and then I'm looking at them and I'm crying, and then I'm like, oh my God, this is so awkward because I'm so emo.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really are so like pure, so genuine person. I'm
I just
so
have a
happy.
screw loose, man, or maybe there's some tear duct issue.
Okay, amazing, yaar. So, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. So tell me, what is one lesson that
Yeah.
you've learned over the years of your life
Yeah.
that you carry with you today and that you would want everyone to know?
Just don't quit. There's no quit.
Never give up.
No, no.
Never give up.
I say
Never
I'm
quit.
that bad bitch who has no quit in me.
Yes!
Yeah.
I'm that bad bitch who has no quit in me, dude. This
No
is
quit
the new
in me.
mantra.
Like, honestly, like, if I want something, there's no quit in me. And there's no time limit to it.
Yeah.
I will never stop. That's why I'm scary.
Me too, dude. Me too. Me too. I swear, me too. Like, my dad is like, Zara, abhi like 10 saal ho gaye, 8 saal ho gaye since college. When are you going to get a job and just be
Yeah.
normal, join the family business? And I was like, I told him, I was like, I'll never quit.
Yeah.
Like, even if I'm 99 and it happens then,
Yeah.
like, it's going to be worth it. Because,
Yeah.
like,
And only you will see this because,
Yeah.
my family, like, they all used to, even my father, like, before I became successful in everyone's eyes, they used to say, पागल है बेचारी, इसका तो कुछ नहीं बनेगा.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think it was because of all of them saying that. Everyone who saw me, like my ex-in-laws thought I was a bimbo, and then my own family thought I was good for nothing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I think I just wanted to prove them all wrong. And then I
Yeah.
became this person
Yeah.
that now the concept of quit, if I'm doing something, I'm not going to quit, or I just won't do it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you weigh
yeah.
your options. देखो
Yeah.
हर चीज करने की जरूरत नहीं है, बल्कि
हाँ.
intelligent इंसान कम चीजें
Yeah,
करता
of
है.
course, you cancel
Just
things
pick and
out. Yeah,
choose
pick and
what's
choose.
really important to
Yeah.
you. और अगर आपको मतलब वो चीज मैटर करती है तो क्विट का और टाइम लिमिट का तो कोई सीन ही नहीं है. फिर बस
Wow.
fall down, get up, fall down, get up. Just do that a million times.
Yeah.
And you'll keep falling and you'll
Yeah.
keep getting up. The point is you have to get up again.
Yeah.
You can't expect to stop falling at some point because I think हम लोग थक जाते हैं तो मेरा भी दिल करता है कि यार ठुड्डा आगे गिर जाते हैं, फिर उठना पड़ता है, लेकिन उठना हमेशा पड़ता है. So that's it.
और
That's
उठना
the
हमेशा
one
पड़ता
advice,
है. I
yeah.
love that advice. I love that, and I love that. You know, when I was a kid, I was in a race, okay, and I was running, and then मैं गिर गई थी. I swear, and I was practicing so much for the race. I was 100% the best. I always came first. Lekin I turned around because I was looking for my dad in the stands.
Oh,
Okay, so I was running and I was looking for him, and I tripped.
Oh, yalla.
And I fell back, and then he got up and he was like, "Get up, Zara, get up." So I
Oh,
got up and I
yes.
ran and I came second still, dude.
Oh,
I was
that's
like, yes, you know, and that's just,
Yeah.
you know, that you can't give up.
You know,
gotta
people
get up.
right now actually are just not able to. But I've seen you as a kid, and you were so cute. Oh my god, this gorgeous gola.
No. Yeah, I was
So
really
cute.
like, you know,
No,
big.
you were normal,
Yeah,
but you were not
normal.
like a skinny little thing.
No, no.
तुम्हारा भाई भी बड़ा प्यारा था. अभी तुम
हाँ,
लोगों की
भाई.
शक्लें कितनी मिलती हैं.
Yeah, by the way,
तुम
we're
लोग
like
तो
twins.
twins लगते
Yeah,
हो.
yeah. Honestly, सब बोलते हैं जब ये part.
बिल्कुल तुम लोग ट्विंस लगते
Yeah,
हो, which
yeah,
is like amazing because आतिका कितनी लकी है, दोनों इतने गुड लुकिंग बच्चे. किसी एक का
She's
एक
also
होता
so
है,
good
कम
looking.
होता है,
Her
but
father is also
दोनों बच्चे. वरना वो कहते हैं ना कि देखो माँ इतनी प्यारी है और
हाँ.
ये लोग बड़े मजे मजे की बातें, इंटरेस्टिंग बातें करते हैं ना,
करते हैं.
कलरफुल बातें
Yeah, colourful.
जो बिल्कुल किसी को जरूरत नहीं होती उनकी बातों की.
हाँ.
But you guys are both gorgeous and identical.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying gorgeous, but yeah.
Yeah.
Identical to for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you, girl.
Girl, so should we play a game?
Let's play.
A really short game.
Yeah.
This or that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Brownies or cheesecake?
Brownies.
Sequences or sparkles?
Sparkles.
Nice. Okay. Romantic comedies or fashion documentaries?
Romantic comedies.
Yeah, dude. That's
Yeah.
not even a question. Paris or New York for a shopping spree?
Always Paris in every context.
Really?
Always
Oh my
Paris.
god, you're a Paris girl.
Yeah.
Because you're so romantic.
My husband and I both fell in love.
Wow.
Like we fell in love. Like it's just nothing compares now,
Wow.
and we don't think it can.
No.
Yeah, the people, the food, the vibe, everything.
Wow.
We love the people there. People said to us कि oh my god तुम लोग जाओगे इतने snooty हैं. मैं तो हसीन तरीन लोग मिले वहाँ पे.
Because you're Haseen Tareen, so you attract that.
I guess so.
I guess so.
You said it, I didn't.
Okay, so coffee or hot chocolate?
Coffee always.
Same,
Yeah.
same. Espresso, right?
Yeah.
Double shot. Okay, gold accents or silver touches?
Always gold for me.
Yeah.
I'm a
I
gold
feel-
girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that. On your skin, it
It just glows. Yeah.
Dark chocolate or white chocolate? Like all chocolate.
Both.
Both. I love it.
Why choose?
Yeah, well, you can have both. Flats or heels?
Well, I prefer flats now, but for visuals, of course, always
Heels.
heels.
Yeah,
Always heels.
honestly-
Nothing. Your walk changes, your hip thrusts out, your shoulders go back, and there's this confidence. And it's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's so beautiful. You know, that's the thing. Heels, I never did heels.
Yeah.
But now, recently, I've started that, you know, when I went to Dubai, they were like, what are you doing? Like, you need to wear heels, you know?
Yeah.
And like, you know, like, it's just shoes are so important.
Heels are
I never
bomb.
took shoes seriously until like
Oh
this
my God,
year.
I have a shoe obsession.
Okay, all the
Yeah.
fashion people have it. Like, and
Absolutely.
you need to have a shoe obsession, I
Yeah.
feel. Like, shoes tell a lot about a person.
I think they do. I think they do.
And I'm just worried. I'm so sad for the people that have seen all the messed up shoes I've worn. Okay, oversized blazer or cute crop top?
Always blazers. I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with jackets of all kinds.
Yeah.
In fact, the sad part is that my style statement is literally jackets and boots.
Yeah.
And I can't wear neither because of Karachi. Because यहाँ पे तो
Well,
इस दफा like I got this beautiful suede jacket, and I was just waiting since 6 months कि मैं कब पहनूंगी.
Yeah.
And I wore it just once, abhi,
Yeah.
and वो भी जबरदस्ती.
Yeah.
But jackets always.
Wow.
Always, yeah.
Okay, amazing. And finally, what is one memorable piece in your career that, you know, really means a lot to you?
I think it was memorable in the sense because it was celebrated so much.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, every piece is a lot of pieces are very close to my heart. They kind of become like children.
Yeah, because
I hate to say it,
designed
but
yourself
I live them, breathe them, dream of them for months, sometimes years at a time, and it's just I develop them in my head, and I keep thinking about them, and it's my downtime. Like before I sleep, it's not meditating, but to soothe myself, I just imagine them and what I want to do next and what I want to develop, and so I'm so caught up in that world. So they're all, whatever I'm designing at this particular time, it becomes that important to me.
Wow.
But a piece that was very celebrated at a time, and it was very exciting to make, was for the 100th anniversary of Swarovski in Dubai. So there were like designers, I think there was like 4 from Pakistan, and then like about 3-4 from India, and then from the rest of the world. And the job was to create a spectacular Swarovski piece.
Yeah.
And that was really exciting because then I just sat down. I had like piles of all kinds of fancy Swarovski stones and things, and I just picked whatever, and I just created this piece. And it was actually it was a dream come true. It was beautiful, the piece itself, because I mean, just imagine, like there was like pata nahi 500,000 Swarovski stones in it, and whatever, and birds of paradise, and pata nahi kya, and it was a beautiful piece, and they shot it so beautifully.
Yeah, I think I remember
Because
that.
the woman who shot it, she does shoots for Chanel and Dior and all of that, and she's based in Dubai, and she's brilliant. So that one picture, it still hangs in my studio because it's the most beautiful picture. And to see my clothes like that, was just like, it was quite mind-numbingly exciting. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, that was
Talia,
nice.
everyone. Okay, on that note, everyone watching, actually, tomorrow is your real birthday.
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
So today we're going to celebrate, and we're all
Okay.
going to sing Happy birthday, happy birthday,
guys. I'm 44.
You can eat it around,
Everyone
say, in
can-
your Netflix time.
Oh my God, you guys. Thank you.
And then this is a small.
Oh my
you know,
goodness,
yeah.
you're the gift that keeps on giving.
I love giving gifts.
Oh my dear, wait.
Yeah, let's take it all.
out.
Let's take it all.
Oh my God, that is the cutest.
Thing I've seen. That's
Oh
so
my
cute.
God, it's so cute. What is that?
Oh my God. So this is my friend's company,
Hmm.
House of Wax, and she made these candles for Hello Zara.
Oh, they're lovely. It
Yes,
smells
it
amazing,
smells
by the way.
amazing. I love it.
I think
And-
Ilsa's gonna steal it the moment I get home. Like all my candles, na, eventually I noticed
By
that
the way, I love
Ilsa's room
candles.
is smelling amazing.
And मेरा room. क्या हुआ? मेरा room में क्या हुआ? I
Look
love
at
her
that.
much.
I
So-
love how Scene has a heart.
Yeah, seen as a heart. I love it, Tina. Thank you so much, for coming on the show, and I feel so honored.
No, man, I
That
was
you're
just gonna
here.
say that the honor is all mine. Like, I was on the way here and I was just thinking, how lovely that someone like you wants to talk to me. You know?
Oh no! How lovely
Very
that you
nice.
took the time out of your busy schedule to
no.
come here. and-
Not at all, not at all. Anything for little babies I've seen
Baby
grow up.
Zara,
Yeah.
yeah. So, आज हम लोग ने सीखा that Tina is not only talented, she's not only businesswoman, she's not only a fitness guru, but she is one of the kindest, most sweetest, softest, most gentlest person we've honestly had.
Do you know how hard it is for a woman to sit here and listen to all these amazing compliments and not say, no, I'm hideous, I'm awful, I'm a really mean person?
Yeah, you don't want to
Literally, my husband is the one who taught me how to take a compliment, because after many years, he goes, Tina, how hard is it? Maine kaha, so what does one do when you're giving compliments? He says, just say thank you.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you.
Of course. Yeah, thank you so much for coming. And that's a wrap. Cut.
Yay!
Yay. Woo.
That was fantastic. Look
Super
at you.